Hi guys, welcome back. So today has been kind of a weird day for me, I'm not even gonna lie. Woke up and it was quiet. And that's kind of alarming for somebody like me who's used to hearing things constantly in and out, in and out. Got in the shower and it was still very quiet. And by that time, I've normally woken up, I've had my coffee and water, and things are starting to flow, and no, nothing. The moment I thought about sitting down and doing a reading, it was just like a tidal wave. So I don't know what is going on with the energy. I know that Pluto has moved into Aquarius, 0 degrees Aquarius, and my Mercury is actually in 0 degrees Aquarius. So that's probably what this really weird energy is about. But no matter, we're going to get to it today. So this is just going to be a for whoever, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. I would like you all to know, thank you very much for the new subscribers for joining us. Hello, hello, and welcome in. Hello to all of my returning subscribers. I love each and every single one of you. To explain the for whoever's, they are not a consecutive thing. One does not follow the other. Sometimes they pick up different storylines at different points, but for the most part, each for whoever is its own individual reading. So use them however you see fit, okay? Okay. Underneath, we've got the pig. Okay, dealing with a little bit of a mess. The raccoon. Okay, seeing that mess. And then we've got the seahorse. So, with these three, I do feel as though that you are kind of in a messy situation, but I do feel like you are aware of this messy situation. I feel as though it has come to light. I feel as though that if you weren't aware of it or aren't aware of that mess, it will be coming to light. I also just realized this is actually a nighttime card. This is the first time ever I've noticed the moon in the background right up here. Obviously, raccoons like to come out at night to dig through the trash, but it's just one of those energies where I definitely feel as though it was a mess and you are becoming aware of that mess. And I almost feel as though that it has to do with another person. With the seahorse here, it could be about a connection. I keep hearing shared responsibility. So it could be somebody that you share a responsibility with. It could be a coworker, could be a family member, lover. Just take it for what it is. But let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm going to use the Souls on Fire Tarot. It seems to be awake and the energy seems to be flowy. So clarify the pig for me, please. What is this mess? Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I almost feel like the mess has to do with your own internal mess. The Page of Pentacles here with the 7 of Wands makes me feel as though that you are laying a foundation for yourself. You're laying a foundation that is based off of your true self-worth and self-esteem. You hear all the time in relationships and other things, don't let this go to your head. Don't let this kind of wrap you up in it. But I almost feel like that's what needs to be done with this Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Because then we got the Queen of Pentacles. So I almost feel as though that's how things are going to be cleaned up. You could also be distracted by some of this energy. For the raccoon, we got the Strength card. We got Leo showing up. 5 of Wands. 2 of Cups. With the seahorse, we've got Temperance. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles now. And another 7 with the 7 of Cups. Clarify this 5 of Wands here in the middle for me, please. What are you? The Moon. The Moon, the 9 of Cups, the Empress, and the Star. This is definitely based off of your happiness, your self-worth, your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself. When people rock low vibrational energy, they kind of allow that low vibrational energy to come in. It almost follows along the lines of, you've already made one bad decision, and so it's like, okay, well, what's another? Well, I've already come this far, I've already done this, so what's another bad mistake? And it's almost like you were letting that dictate your path forward. And I feel as though it was getting you into trouble. 5 of Wands, right here in the middle. I feel as though it was causing conflict between you and other people. And the reason why I say that is because the 5 of Wands was clarified with the Moon, the 9 of Cups, the Empress, and the Star card here. Well, the Moon and the 9 of Cups, for me, represents that internal emotion, that internal happiness. The Empress is that divine feminine energy. It's about balancing that energy. And the Star card here of Aquarius is wish fulfillment. It's also that major card of healing. It's very innovative. So I almost feel as though that is what's being worked on right now. Is that, like I said, that foundation, that self-worth, that self-esteem, because it could have gotten away from you. Now that we've come full circle, I do feel as though that it had gotten away from you. Okay, I'll use that example. When I was, 8, 9, there was a commercial on TV. And some of you may remember this, some of you may not. I'm just going to throw this out there. The commercial had a guy and a woman, whichever commercial it was, they had 2 of them, standing in one spot. And all around them you could see people blur into the frame exactly like my hands are doing, and his appearance would change. Like, he would go from having a full head of hair to having a shaved head, to wearing a beanie, to wearing a suit, and then wearing ragged clothes. Like, people were changing things about him. And he was allowing it to happen. Until at the very end of the commercial, he finally puts his hands up and is like, enough. And then he walks away from the people. I feel like that's where you are. But I don't feel as though the choices are being made for you. I do feel as though, you know what? Hold. We're going to take a look at that. Because I don't feel as though that... I mean, you could be being pressured. Hold that thought. 10 of Wands. No. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're being pressured. I just feel as though it was kind of that downhill swing that people get. People kind of get in the lows. And once you're in the lows, it's kind of difficult to get out of that low. That's what I feel like happened. You kind of got low, and then it just kind of stayed that way. Yeah. 10 of Wands, Judgment, 4 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. It just kind of stayed that way. Until you decided that, you didn't really need that extra pentacle. Until you decide to walk away from it. So, moving in with the Seahorse, I hadn't even gotten to the end of this reading. Moving on to the Seahorse, we've got Temperance, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. So with this Knight of Pentacles here, like I said, the Page of Pentacles was you discovering what is abundant to you, and I feel like it was you were discovering what made you happy, what you valued in your life. So it's upgraded. Now we've got a Knight instead of a Page. So I feel as though you've progressed further down this road, and I feel as though that it is bringing about a sense of balance, or will be bringing about a sense of balance. And with the 7 of Cups here, after you get back into that high vibration, the possibilities are essentially limitless. So it's just you coming out of this funk, you coming out of this low vibe energy. Very interesting. And I do like the Temperance energy. I love how she's got 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water. There you are. 1 foot in land, 1 foot in the water. So she's grounded, but she's also in touch with her emotions. And I almost feel like that's where this was lacking. 7 of Wands. He's not touching water. He's laying a foundation. And again, with the Page of Pentacles here, not touching water. But they're laying a foundation. It was the start of you progressing forward to this particular point of getting back into that high vibrational energy. Wow. Wowza. Zodiac signs that I see, we've got Cancer, Pisces, Libra, wow, Libra, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sag. Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Virgo, Libra, Taurus. Libra, Taurus, not Virgo. I mean, Virgo, you could show up with the Knight of Pentacles, so if you're a Virgo, I guess I'll snag you along. Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Virgo. Those are all that I see. Oh my. Oh my. But let's get some advice for these wonderful people. Let's get some advice for these wonderful people. But I definitely feel as though things are coming to the light. Things are definitely coming to your attention now. You know, for the past 2 days, I've had this phrase fly through my brain. It happened yesterday and just a moment ago, where MJ says this all the time over on Soulful Revolution. She says the call is coming from inside the house. That's what this is. The call is coming from inside of you, and you need to answer the phone. I just saw Truth Be Told, so we'll see what happens. Alright, advice for these wonderful people before I send them on their merry little ways. Mending. Yeah. Exchanging gifts. There's that divine feminine energy stepping back in. TikTok. Not for you. No place like home. And what are you? Never ending story. I do feel as though that this was one of those energies where you didn't feel like you were going to get out of it with the never ending story. But I don't feel like it's going to be around forever with TikTok. I really don't feel like it's going to be around forever with TikTok. Wow. I feel as though that it is kind of a timely thing. I don't feel like it's going to linger around too terribly long. As long as you realize that it's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you to worry about. You need to be embracing and mending that divine feminine, loving heart chakra energy inside of you. The work needs to be started. And it comes from mending, like I said, yourself. Laying that foundation, doing the work, and understanding that home is where you are. Home is exactly where you are. You have all the love you need inside of you. And I feel like that's the most important thing to take from this reading. You have all the love you need right inside of you. So, this is what I have for you guys. I really, really hope this helped. To give you guys a plant update. Yes, plant. So, I believe at the end of some of the tarot readings, there will be a plant update. I'll probably put a timestamp in with the videos. That way, people can come back to it if they don't have time. But I do think I am going to put them at the end of some of the tarot videos. That way it gives you guys, a little bit more to look into. You guys get to see the lovely little things that Hunter and I are growing. Trying out a few methods, still trying to see which one is going to work best, but after I know which method I want to use on starting these seeds, then we'll definitely get this show in motion. So just keep your eyes open for those, and hopefully you guys enjoy what is going to be coming in for the channel. I'm excited. I am totally looking forward to it. So just keep your eyes peeled, okay? Okay. All right, guys, this is what I have for you today. I really, really hope this helped, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.